Hey guys, it's John from Album Review TV, Beyond the Reviews. Today I am reviewing Conventional Weapons, a compilation of songs that were recorded before the Danger Days studio album sessions in 2009 by My Chemical Romance. The band has been releasing 2 songs per month starting last October all the way up until now, February, for a total of 10 songs. Now, I made it a point not to listen to any of the songs prior to the full release because I hate it when bands do that really because it's such a tease. But all that matters now is that the whole collection is out there for everyone to listen to and enjoy. Conventional Weapons ranges everything from edgy rock and roll music with gritty guitars to acoustic driven, dare I say, ballads. MCR is still currently in the studio working on their as of yet untitled 5th studio album. They've been in the studio for a while now, and I'm really excited to see what the new album has in store. The only thing that feels off about Conventional Weapons, to me at least, is the lack of flow on the album. It feels like exactly what it is, and that's a compilation of previously recorded songs, not a studio album. And I suppose I can't really criticize that because, like I said, it's not a true studio album, it's a compilation. Although some of the single packs, like I said, they were released 2 at a time, a lot of those do really fit and flow well together. Like Ambulance and Gun go together really well, just like The Light Behind Your Eyes and The World is Ugly. There are obviously songs that are my favorites and some that I don't like quite as much, but there's really only a couple of songs that I can't see myself listening to far into the future. My Chemical Romance has just stayed so consistent over the years, not in the fact that their style hasn't changed and evolved, but really for the fact that while they've grown, they've managed to still turn out amazing albums every time, no matter what experimentation they're going through or what states they're at in their own personal lives when they're writing the album, but they always turn out great albums no matter what the style or what color Gerard's hair is. For me, I almost feel like Conventional Weapons could be a follow-up to Danger Days, The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, and I'm really digging on the vibe that a lot of these songs are giving off. And when I say edgy, I mean it feels a lot more rock and roll a lot more of the time. The tracks Kiss the Ring and Make Room feel like something that could almost fit right in on Green Day's Dose. They've kind of got that party rock vibe to it. No, not party rock as in LMFAO. Party rock as in like a garage-styled rock that just sounds fun. I can also hear some of the ideas that were used on the Conventional Weapons sessions and taken and applied to Danger Days. Boy Division has the lyric, "We got the bomb" in it, featured prominently, and that lyric is also found on the Danger Days song Vampire Money. On Make Room, you'll hear the line, "Everybody wants to change the world, but no one wants to die." Sound familiar? Well, it should, because it's a line found in the lead single off of My Chemical Romance's album Danger Days, "Na Na Na." And also, one other thing, probably the final thing that I've caught for now at least, one that was noticeable, the guitar riff from Surrender the Night is almost identical to the one found at the end of the track Scarecrow on Danger Days. Let's go ahead and move on to my favorites on the album, Boy Division being the first one that I've already touched on, no pun intended. It's a fast-paced rock jam reminiscent of some of their older styles, lyrically at least. It's fun, catchy, and full of great guitars, a winning combination. Ambulance is an up-tempo song with one of the best choruses on the album in my opinion. Gerard's vocals really show emotion throughout the chorus especially. Next up is Tomorrow's Money, and that's close to being my overall favorite on the album. The vocals on this track are just awesome and relay a lot of emotion and anger at times, and I love the way that on the chorus the guitar matches the pacing of the vocal delivery. I think this song could have fit right in on Danger Days. It's raw, it's angry, and it's possibly the best instrumentally overall. Gun is another favorite that intrigues me simply for the fact that I'm not exactly sure of the meaning behind this song. I really don't think that the meaning is necessarily violence, like a lot of people might automatically assume because of the title, but it's a really cool song and I think it fits perfectly with Ambulance, like I said before. Now I guess I'll go ahead and talk about my favorite that is more of an emotionally charged and driven song, The World is Ugly. It was paired up with The Light Behind Your Eyes, and that's a perfect combination, I think. The World is Ugly being my favorite of the two and one of my overall favorites on the album. It might be a little bit sappy lyrically, but I really don't care. The guitars and the drums definitely stand out on this track to me. I really miss Bob Breyer's drumming. I hate that he's not in the band anymore, and I like that we're actually getting to hear something else that he recorded for. The World is Ugly is to Conventional Weapons what The Only Hope for Me Is You is to Danger Days. Kiss the Ring has that party rock vibe I was talking about, kind of a garagey feel. Has an awesome guitar breakdown that's a little bit out of the norm for the band, but it sounded really slick and really sick at the same time. The upbeat tune Make Room, which was partnered with Kiss the Ring upon release as a single, is rounding out my favorites on the album. Conventional Weapons may not be a studio album, but it's something that's definitely worth getting still. High replay factor, loud, in your face at times, rock and roll, and another chapter from a band that is constantly evolving and refining their sound. There's a few songs on the album that don't really do much for me. The closing tracks, Surrender the Night and Burn Bright, while I do enjoy them and I don't dislike them by any means, they just don't do too much for me, and I feel like they're not as creative and powerful as some of the other songs on the album. And The Light Behind Your Eyes is one that I do enjoy, but it just doesn't, quite feel My Chemical Romance style, and it's obviously not. It's definitely something that's more experimental from them and acoustic driven, but as of right now, I'm not really feeling it too much. But overall, for this album, I'm awarding a 4.5 out of 5. I really did enjoy Conventional Weapons. The band has never disappointed me. I love all of their studio albums, and I'm very excited to see what their upcoming album has in store and what direction it will take them. What about you guys? What did you think of Conventional Weapons? You guys have been talking this up a lot in the comments, I've noticed, and I know you guys definitely wanted me to review it, and I was super stoked to review it because MCR is my second favorite band. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Very interested to hear what you guys thought of this compilation. I will see you guys very soon right here on ARTV Beyond the Reviews. Make sure you check out all the links in the description below and subscribe.